Hey everybody, this is Aaron Craig with Beyond Us Games, and this is the second dev vlog journey that I am putting out there. So I am back home this time and recording for you guys from the comfort of my home the day before the big eclipse. I actually live in a place where I get to see that, so I'm super excited, which is kind of cool. Hopefully you guys get to enjoy that too. So this week I'm going to show you a little bit what I've been working on with my board game. There's a little bit of prototyping that I've been setting up, and there's been a lot of just creating all of the content for the game, and that's still been really exciting and fun for me. So let me show you guys what I have. Right here you can see that I've been learning to use Adobe Illustrator this week, and it's been a little tough, but as I finally worked with it for a couple hours at a time, I finally got a hang of it. So you can see here, this is the starting deck that each player would begin with, and you can see there's abilities, equipment, and items, and there's more stuff as well, but this is things that the players get to start with, and there's a lot more to the game than just the cards. It's also like a character development and an exploration game. But I am working on getting a prototype up because I have pretty much everything that I need to start playing. And the tough part now is going to be balancing, actually making sure these numbers on here make sense and work well with the game, and that no ability or item is too overpowered or broken in that sense. So that's been my week. Sorry about that. So that's kind of been my week. I've been working a lot on this board game of mine, which I've called Project Unknown, because you kind of start out as a blank slate character, so it kind of fits. And I've also been producing a lot of tutorials and putting them online. I think I've put one out for every day for the last 5 days. So my week has been really busy, but it's been really good too. I've really enjoyed getting back into and actually doing this series. I love artificial intelligence, and so doing that kind of stuff has been really great. Working on my channel, working on my game, all that has been really great. Last week was all about excitement, right? That thrill you get when you get a new idea and you get actually working on it. Well, fortunately, this week is still about that excitement. I've had a little bit more of hard work in the sense that this Adobe Illustrator work, I'm not an artist. If you've ever watched any of my videos, I've said that a lot. And this isn't necessarily artwork, but it is still like graphic design, something that I don't enjoy very much, something that I have to force myself into. Now, fortunately, it's gotten better, and I don't hate it near as much as I used to at the beginning of this week when I had to think about doing these designs for these cards. It was awful. But it is better now, which is nice. And really, I don't really know that there's a theme for this week beyond just doing what needs to get done. I've had a lot of fun designing cards, thinking about my game, writing down the rules, actually playing with other people, talking about it. And it's still fun. I'm still enjoying this process, and I'm getting a long ways. The real question that I have for the next probably month and a half is the time I'm going to allot to this board game is if I'm going to self-publish or if I'm going to try to sell to a publisher. And self-publishing can be actually contacting a company to create this game for me and then I can market it, or I could do like a Kickstarter thing, which I've heard a lot of mixed things about, so I'm not eager to jump into that area. Or I can try to go to game shows and reach out to publishers and have them pick up my game. Which, if that happens, it takes it off my chest. I'm like, I've created this, now it's yours, so I'd probably get royalties. I don't know how it works. I imagine I'd make a little bit of money from it. But that's kind of where I'm at. I've enjoyed this week a lot. It's been busy, and I've gotten a lot done. I have, in terms of quantity, I've gotten, I think, 50 abilities written. I've gotten 30 monsters created. I've gotten items. I've gotten the entire rules sheet created and updated. I've got classes and races. I have, for the most part, done the groundwork for the entire game, which is exciting for me. So, in the future, as things get going, as I actually get prototypes, as I get things printed and created and purchased, I'll be showing that off more, and maybe in the future when I actually have it, know what I'm going to be doing. If I'm going to self-publish, I will definitely put that out there for everyone who watches me, if you guys are interested, to be able to get your copy of it. And if I'm selling to a publisher, of course, I will let you know where you can pick that up, because that would be super exciting for me. But Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have like a more specific theme. Next week I might, but like I said, this is just what I'm experiencing throughout the week and then sharing that with you guys. But what I really want to hear is how your week is going. What are you working on? What kind of project has you either excited about or that you are now pushing through that initial wave of excitement and now it's coming down to that hard work? What video game, board game, project, whatever it is, what are you working on? And where are you at in it? What are you hoping to accomplish? I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below, or find me on Twitter and let's have a conversation. It'd be great. So, thank you very much for joining me. That's what I've got for you. So, as always, have fun making great games, and I'll talk to you later.